Alright guys, I am live. This is Miss Bessiert. We are going to play some Battlefront 2 beta gameplay here, and let's jump right in. While we're playing, I want to talk about the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Road Ahead in October. One of the biggest discussions in the road ahead was territory battles. Obviously, that's kind of been front and center in the game as of late, especially since a lot of people have found it to be, I don't want to say lame, because it's anything but lame. It's actually been very eventful, but it does present its own challenges, and I think along with that have come different strategies, different ways that people have found to increase their star count within their guilds, and obviously we've run into some hiccups as of late with people getting bugged in-game and everything else. So that has presented its own hurdles for folks, and you know, guilds are finding ways around that. I know that a lot of people are pretty upset about the potentially missed stars, and I know that a lot of people have felt that the stuck here. A lot of people have been of the opinion that really, quite frankly, hold on. Sorry. A lot of people felt like the rewards that we got for the failed the compensation that a lot of people found was pretty crappy. The rewards that we got, people thought were pretty lame, and I kind of feel like, you know, that's probably not wrong, you know. There's obviously all the guilds that are in the very, very high end that are shooting for 42, 43, 44, 45 stars. They're going to be the most hurt by the fact that they weren't able to potentially finish up. Oh, jeez. Friggin' Death Valley over here. Kill this guy. Well, I got one guy. Then I died. Oh well. So the big problem that a lot of people have found is that, you know, they're not going to. Whoop. The guild versus guild. So guild versus guild is going to be, oh, let me see here. There we go. All right. Guild versus guild is obviously the next logical evolution of, shall I say, territory battles, really, honestly. With the ability for players to interface with each other and other guilds, obviously, is going to be very logical for the next progression because of the golly, I'm terrible at this. I'm trying to collect my thoughts and play this game at the same time. So guild versus guild, obviously, logical evolution makes sense. The ability for them to simply overlay two guilds instead of just one, you know, NPCs and PvE. It'll be interesting to see how they make it work, because apparently you're going to be battling for territory, and I don't know how it's going. It'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. I don't think I like that data card. Any rate.
Alert! Republic attack damaging the MTT.
I really, honestly, I don't know how guild versus guild is going to work, because having played Clash of Clans, there's obviously going to be some similarities between Clash of Clans and guild versus guild here, in my opinion, because I don't know if any of you guys have played Clash of Clans. I don't know if you're going to be able to just pick your opponents or how you're going to make this work, because I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they implement it. I hope they implement it well. I really don't want it to be lame. However, I feel like there's a lot of potential for it to be less than optimum. You know, I don't think that. I just hope that we don't end up beta testing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, this. I might have to stop this live stream. Okay, somebody else got him. Ha! Okay. Let's just get ourselves killed here. Or maybe not. Yeah. Guild versus guild, that'll be fun. A lot of people have been asking for that. Last Jedi characters. Let's talk about that. I think I can talk about that while I'm playing this, because that really doesn't require a whole lot of brain cells to talk about that. Obviously, with the bonus pack that a lot of people were getting with Ray shards, a lot of people figure that the natural or the logical progression from there is the Jedi Ray, especially considering the fact that they specified that the Ray in that bonus pack was and I'm dead. They specified that the Ray in that Walmart bonus pack was the Force Awakens Ray. So obviously, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory that we're going to get Force Awakens Ray. I mean, we're going to get the Last Jedi Ray. That's going to be the Ray that we are going to be seeing here in the next few months. And I would be willing to bet that with the iconic nature of Ray and the way that they've tried to intermingle Ray with Luke, I would imagine that you will probably see a similar type of event, or at least my guess is that you'll probably see a similar type of event that you see Rey's progression with her training or whatever. Grenade out. Boom. Haha, nice. That was a well-timed grenade. I believe that I don't think it's unreasonable to expect to see Jedi, Rey, or Luke even featured in a type of a training system, or that kind of the Luke's oh crap, where are they? And I'm dead. I wouldn't be surprised to figure that, see that kind of a training progression where you need to have, BB-8, Finn, especially since they just introduced BB-8 as a legendary droid, similar to R2. I wouldn't be surprised to see BB-8 required for Rey's next progression, which obviously BB-8 kind of more difficult, in my opinion, to obtain than R2 because of the fact that there are only 5 First Order that you have to get to 7 stars to get BB-8 for 7 stars, and I need to get back in the missionary. And those First Order, by the way, one of them is extremely hard to get to 7 stars, mostly because
all units proceed inside and override the door control systems.
Okay, yeah, that was fun. The First Order Stormtrooper, he has only 3 hard modes, so he's going to be a little bit harder to do. I find myself, when I play first-person shooters, I get myself kind of finding myself doing tunnel vision. It's hard to talk while I'm playing, especially a game like this. So these first few live streams are going to be very rough. They're going to be very, shall I say, they're going to be kind of hard to follow because I'm going to be sitting here and I'm going to be talking, especially the fact that I don't have anybody chatting, so I don't have anybody watching, so apparently nobody got the notification. So if maybe I'll try and do my best to maybe edit it down, make this thing a little bit less of a
Overriding the west door control.
yeah. So let's get talking here. I'm dead. So these, I'll just edit this down, turn this into an actual video. So yeah. Obviously, I'm not real great at this, but that's beside the point. Let's see. Let's cancel this real quick. Jump over. Okay, so obviously Chimera is in the game. We will have, I know some of the other game changers are going to have some Chimera gameplay out here tomorrow at 1 p.m. my time, 11 a.m. Pacific time is when the Chimera embargo is lifted, and so you guys will be able to see some Chimera gameplay featured by myself, Mobile Gamer.
Secure the throne room before reinforcements arrive. Naboo will fall to the Separatist army.
Sentry mode activated.
Didn't kill anybody, I don't think. At any rate, how do I feel about the need? Oh, okay, so yeah, thank you, Grady Adams. Welcome to the live stream. How do I feel about the Ghost and Phantom to unlock the Chimera? How do I feel? Well, honestly, I can tell you that I had a sneaking suspicion that they would be useful in territory battles. Maybe I might be able to use them to deploy in the later phases, and so I farmed the Phantom and the Ghost. However, I have never really been a big fan of Bistan or his U-Wing, so I wasn't farming it. Well, obviously I'm not a huge whale, so I don't have Cassian's U-Wing, so it only makes sense that I am less than excited about Chimera considering the fact that I only have 4 rebel ships, even at 3 stars. Or sorry, 4. No, yeah, I just did get Bistan 2. Ooh, holy cow, dead. This is embarrassing. But at any rate, so I only have Wedge, Biggs, Phantom, and Ghost at 7 stars almost. Ghost is, I think, 92 out of 100, something like that. So he's a couple shipments away from 7 stars. But Bistan is literally 1 of 65. So I'm not going to get the Chimera this time around, and I have no idea when it's going to come back. I honestly hope it comes back soon, because obviously I am a big fan of the Empire. I'm a big fan of Thrawn. I'm gonna hopefully have Thrawn at Gear 12 this weekend. Actually, the event goes live, I think, tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So in like 2.5 hours for me, 3.5 hours, I don't know. So maybe I'll get Thrawn to, I'm really not even paying attention to how I'm playing this game right now. Let's see, can I actually spawn with something? Yeah, let's spawn with a rocket droid, how about that? So I should have Thrawn at 7 stars, Gear 12, this weekend. I have the last piece of gear that I need to get him to Gear 12. I just need to get him 7 stars so that I can equip it. Once I get that equipped, I will be able to take him to Gear 12, and I would be very, very, very excited to get I would really want to get him to Gear 12 because I really like the Chimera's kit. The Chimera kit is very, very awesome. Having played it today, holy moly, it's good. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I guess I'm just disappointed because I really, really wanted to use the Chimera. I've been using Executrix for the last few months, and Executrix is awesome. It's my favorite capital ship right now, and I had been using I had been using Home 1 up to this point, which Home 1 was great. It was nice with the rebels that I have. And I just got killed by Rey. Sweet! It was nice with the characters that I had already geared up, and then once I unlocked Scimitar, yeah, I'm dumb. I waited way too long to unlock Scimitar, thinking that it was nowhere near as good as it really is. And, well, after I unlocked Scimitar, I realized how stinking good the Executrix is. So, honestly, Executrix, if Executrix is not on your list of ships to be working on, then you need to change that, because Executrix is nuts. It's the best, especially if you have a good target lock group. Basically, a target lock squad excels with Executrix. If you can get... Let's see if I can destroy that real quick. Oh, and I'm dead. Jeez, man, this is nuts. Executrix works great with target lock squads. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but really the point of a good target lock squad is... Yeah, we lost. Okay, so... the reason Executrix works so great is because if you can make your team survive, and that's part of the target lock, is having Biggs on your team as a tank, you basically are just spamming target locks to keep Biggs alive as long as possible, and then once you bring in Scimitar, you toss everybody into stealth. It kind of forces... excuse me. It forces attention obviously off of the weaker ships on your roster. Executrix is basically keep your ships alive until you get that TIE Fighter assault. And obviously that TIE Fighter Assault is generally, let's see, I want to quit this. So, the whole point of the TIE Fighter Assault is basically, it's like the instant win button, which Chimera has, and in playing, you kind of get to that ultimate ability. Now this is with a Gear 12 Thrawn, which I plan on having. You get to that ultimate ability very quickly, and especially if you've got Imperial TIE Fighter on your squad, because the Imperial TIE Fighter is feeding double turn meter every time he dodges to Chimera, because it is an Empire capital ship. So, am I upset about Phantom and Ghost being required for a lot of the newer players who haven't been able to dedicate the resources to Phantom and Ghost? I understand that there's going to be a lot of people with hurt feelings. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in the same boat, but not for that reason. I'm not in the boat of the Phantom Ghost requirement. I'm in the I don't have Bistan's stupid U-wing boat. So, I will be farming Bistan's stupid U-wing. I have no intentions of gearing Bistan. It'll basically be like when I unlocked the Geonosian Spy to... Oh, that's nice. Common weapon modifier. Cool beans. I literally unlocked the Geonosian Spy at level 80. Or I got him up to, like, I don't even think it might have only been like level 60 or 65 to simply use the oh cool, and night vision. Alright, cool. I literally just unlocked the Geonosian Spy so that I could do the Executor's Challenge, get him to 5 stars so that I could do the Ability Mats Challenge and unlock Zeta Mats. That was really the whole point of unlocking Spy, and I haven't done anything with the character since. Basically, I'm just hoping that I can farm Bistan's U-wing in a timely fashion. I hope it actually shows up in fleet shipments on a somewhat reliable basis, and unfortunately I'm going to have to use a lot of my territory battle tokens, points, whatever the heck you want to call them, in the event store to unlock Bistan's U-wing shards every time I see them. I wish there was a better way to farm them. I really did wish there were, but I need to pre-order this game. This is way too fun. I wish there was a hard mode even, because at least the Phantom and the Ghost have a hard mode, but Bistan's U-wing, you're pretty much stuck just farming that stupid thing from fleet shipments, which is the same place you can get the Phantom and the Ghost. So it's probably going to take me twice as long as it's taken me to farm the Phantom and the Ghost to 7 stars as it will to farm Bistan's U-wing, but it is what it is. So I wonder if arcade, I'll play around with this a little bit more. I haven't really done anything in the game. Ooh.
So what happens now?
Maybe I should. Let's skip out of that. I had to play the campaign a little bit on my own. You can see the campaign cutscene there that I just about started. You can watch that on pretty much 50,000 YouTube channels or on Battlefront's or EA's official page. It's awesome, gives you goosebumps. I'm really excited to play this campaign mode actually, because this campaign story mode was actually sanctioned by Lucasfilm. Obviously, I mean, Lucas has to give the approval for everything, but what makes this exciting is that it basically is Lucas's way of telling the story of what happened between episode 6 and episode 7. I know a lot of us are wondering, okay, Emperor died in episode 6, and now we've got the First Order in episode 7. Big gap. Somewhere along the lines, the rebellion turned into the resistance, the Empire, the remnants of the Empire came together to create the First Order. and I'm excited to see how Lucas and Disney and EA have decided to tell that story, because I know that the extended universe is dead as we know it. So this is an interesting story that I am excited to play. So I will definitely be giving you guys some feedback on that. I definitely want to experience a little bit more of this of the game, and I will probably try to get a little bit better at my live streaming skills here, because I know that I like I said, I get tunnel vision when I'm just playing single player or playing multiplayer or any of that. So it's a little bit hard for me to stay on topic. So hopefully I'll get a little bit better at that for you guys, so that it's less just dead space, dead air when I actually get into the heat of playing the game. But yeah, at any rate, State of the Galaxy, way ahead, road ahead, whatever they want to call it. I'm optimistic. I really hope that they can bring some more life into the game. Honestly, the Night Sister rework I really wish was a Separatist rework, because I know that really the only Night Sister any of us is interested in getting a rework is Asajj Ventress, and I'm sorry, but unless Mother Talzin is the bee's knees, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to expect. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed bearing with me here. We're running up on about 45 minutes, I think, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Definitely give me some feedback. I know that I get that tunnel vision when I'm playing. It's really hard for me to stay focused on talking and on what's going on screen. Honestly, gives me like some mad respect for the guys who are able to live stream and do it really well, because holy cow, that tunnel vision is real, guys. With that, guys, if you're watching this after the stream, which I guarantee about 80% of you will be, if not 100%, have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later.